Hello, Andrea here from Powerhouse Science Center at home with another science story time. And today's book is Moonbear's Shadow by Frank Ash. One day, Bear went down to the pond with his fishing pole and a big can of worms. While he was putting a worm on his hook, he looked down and saw a big fish. "I'm going to catch that fish," thought Bear to himself. Now see if you can find the shadow of the fish. But when Bear stood up to throw his line in the water, his shadow scared the big fish away. "Go away, shadow," cried Bear. But Bear's shadow would not go away. "Okay," said Bear, "if you won't go on your own, then I'll just have to get rid of you." And he put down his fishing pole and began to run. He ran around the pond. When he got to the other side, he kept on running. He ran through a field of flowers, jumped over the brook, and hid behind a tree. "Good," thought Bear. "Now shadow can't find me." But Bear was wrong. When he stepped out from behind the tree, the first thing he saw was shadow. Nearby was a cliff. Bear walked over to the cliff and looked up. "I'll climb so high, shadow won't be able to follow me," thought Bear. Bear climbed higher and higher until at last he pulled himself up to the top. Huffing and puffing, he smiled with pride. Then he looked down and saw shadow. Can you find Bear's shadow in this picture? Right there. Now Bear was very annoyed. So he went home, got a hammer and some nails to nail his shadow to the ground. He hammered and hammered and hammered, but no matter how many nails he hammered, he could not nail his shadow down. "If I can't nail him down," thought Bear, "maybe I can bury him." So he got his shovel and dug a hole. When the hole was deep and wide, he let his shadow fall in the hole. Can you find Bear's shadow in the hole? Then Bear filled in the hole with dirt. When he was finished, it was almost noon. The sun was high in the sky and shadow was nowhere to be seen. "At last," sighed Bear, "no more shadow." You can see the sun is right on top of Bear and he has no shadow. But now Bear was very tired. So he went inside and took a little nap. While he slept, time passed, and the sun once again cast shadows everywhere. So you can see the sun is moving, and as it's moving, the shadow changes. When Bear got up and opened the door, he saw his shadow on the floor. "Not you again," exclaimed Bear, and he slammed the door, hoping to lock Shadow inside. But Shadow was too quick. Sighed Bear. "How about this? If you let me catch a fish, I'll let you catch one too. Nod your head like this if it's a deal." When Bear nodded his head, Shadow nodded too. So Bear went back to the pond and once again threw his line in the water. By this time, the sun was in a different part of the sky, which made it easy for Shadow to keep his part of the deal. And when Bear caught that big fish, Shadow caught one too. The end. Now that we're done with our book, here's an activity you can try to have fun with shadows. Now, to make shadows, you will need a flashlight. And then you can pick your favorite toy, little plastic toy. You can use a dinosaur or robot. I'm using a little bear. Then, on a piece of paper, like this one, I drew some fish. Because in our book, Bear's shadow fell on some fish. So I drew some fish. There were trees in the story, so I drew trees. And I like a beach ball, so I just drew a beach ball there. And I put an X because that is where I'm going to put Bear. Now, if you don't want to draw, if you have stickers, you can use stickers. You don't even have to do a fish or a tree like I did. You can make up your own story. Once you're done with that, here are different things for you to try. The first one is try to make Bear's shadow in front of him. So you're going to take Bear, you're going to put him on that little X, and then you're going to shine the sun on him like that. And then you're going to try and move his shadow. The first one is to try and make Bear's shadow in front of him. Then try to make Bear's shadow behind him. The next one is try to make Bear's shadow long. Try to make Bear's shadow short. Next one, Bear's shadow scared the big fish away. So if you can see if you can take Bear's shadow and make it fall on the fish. Try to make Bear's shadow touch the fish in the pond. And here's the last one. Shine the sun straight down on Bear from above his head. Where is his shadow? So, you don't have to use this story. You can make your own story. Use your imagination. So this is Andrea saying thank you for joining me for another Science Storytime, and I will see you next time. Till then, stay safe. Bye-bye.